Croatia. We are traveling today from ILOVIK to Split in Croatia. It starts off with a little catamaran ferry ride, which is on the Viševo catamaran, which comes to ILOVIK twice a week. That catamaran leaves every day from Pula. It stops every day in Lozovac, every day in Silva before going to Zadar. So Zadar is our final stop on the boat, and then from there we're going to have a taxi who's going to pick us up. Ferry made it to the last stop of Zadar. We were able to get right off and we met up with our taxi driver with a private transfer who took us to the first stop in Krka National Park. So we took a taxi about an hour from the catamaran ferry to Krka National Park. The taxi driver is going to be waiting for us here. He has our luggage. And we're going to walk around Krka National Park, which takes an hour to 2 hours for just like the main area where everybody's walking. There are boat ride areas. We're not going to do those this time. But we're going to try to go swimming as well and see the main waterfall areas. The catamaran was 2.5 hours, then an hour ride here. A couple hours we'll spend here, and then another hour over to Split, and that's where we'll be staying tonight. So it's kind of nice here because it's less crowded because of the COVID situation right now. When we first got onto this walk after the bus, it was a bit crowded, but people started moving pretty quickly and we kind of found a nice empty space now. When you get to the entrance of Krka National Park, first you'll see on the other side of the river there are tons of tour groups that are trying to sell you a tour into the park. You really don't need to do that. You can drive right into the national park entrance. That's where our taxi driver dropped us off. You pay for your entrance fee there. And then from there you take the bus, which is run by the national park, into the park here. That's where we started this walking trail. And from there you can also do the boats that I mentioned before. All the way down there is where we are trying to go. That is the most famous waterfall in the Krka National Park. And you're allowed to swim there. But as of next year, there's no more swimming. So this is actually, we got lucky because this is the last year that anybody will be able to swim in Krka National Park. Over here you have some kind of building. It's built right into the side of the cliff. It's very interesting. It's not really labeled on the map or anything, but could you imagine how did they build this up here? Right now the steps here are so steep to go up and down, so somebody had to get it here somehow. Over here's the other side of that building. Clearly unused. The green growth has already overtaken it, and it's over a beautiful view of a waterfall. drink stands, dessert stands, ice cream, palachinka, little gift shops. So plenty to buy down here. I'm sure it's overpriced for being in a national park, but it's also more convenient.
It was so good. I went into Krka once before. Well, outside the park there's an area you could swim in the waterfall. It was freezing cold, so I was expecting these waterfalls to be like that, but they were actually perfect. It's a hot day, 82 Fahrenheit, and it was just like a perfect, like, break after a walk.
Mikey, you should try to go swim by the waterfall and feel how the current is so strong. It's not so easy to float because it's not salty water. Look at these crazy tree roots, and people are climbing in and out here. That's how we got out, and they are so slippery. Be careful when you go in and out. Okay, so we got 2 palachinka with Nutella in them, 2 drinks, total 95 kuna. I think it's 25 kuna per palachinka, and then I guess 20 and 25 depending on the drink. Am I calculating that correctly? Yes. Okay. Beautiful over there. Right there you can see the boats that take people down the river. Under down here is where you go swimming, and up here a few more of the waterfalls. This is so pretty from up here. You can kind of see in the middle of the waterfall how it reflects green off the trees and stuff. The water looks like it's blue or green.
So we're all done here in Krka Waterfalls. We spent 3 hours here with our taxi. We did the 1 loop around that I mentioned. It's about an hour walk if you don't stop, but we stopped for swimming. We definitely missed a couple of the spots that you can go, the bigger waterfalls, but we got to see what we wanted to see for today, and we got to go swimming, which was my favorite part. Here we are, just trying to find our apartment that we're staying in. Our taxi driver just dropped us off. It was an hour ride. I slept the whole way. I was so tired. Mike did not sleep at all. And now we are walking along the river here, trying to find our place to stay.
Here we are. We're just waiting on the guy to come let us in, but you can see we are right on the main river. Like, look at this beautiful spot. Can't get any better here.
So we made it here to Split. We got all freshened up, took a shower. We're gonna go out to dinner now. Just wanted to show you our travel day today with our stop at Krka Waterfalls. Now we're gonna walk around. So far Split looks beautiful. All the restaurants, the bars, they're pretty fancy. And it's just really, really pretty city. So I'll show you around. You'll see more of it tomorrow while we're walking around. But just wanted to sign off, say bye. Please like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel when you do. And I will talk to you all soon. Thank you.